Hello everyone, today we are here doing an unboxing and review of the ieGeek 4G LTE cellular battery security camera. So let's get started. I've done a couple reviews of ieGeek cameras in the past and they've always been really good. Okay, we just have some information. Hardware installation is pretty straightforward. This walks you through setting up the SIM card. Now this particular camera does not have a Wi-Fi option, so it's only through a SIM card. They do provide you with a SIM card to get started, make sure that everything is working properly. Here we have a little solar array. I've never had any issues. I got a couple cameras using their solar. I think it's really good. Construction wise, it's pretty solid. It's not really bending, flexing, so you don't have to worry about that. The cord feels good, heavy duty. Then here we have our camera and our mount. So here's the camera that you get, and it's got 4 screws, and those screws connect into this mount. So here's your mounting bracket. So you just go ahead. It's got 4 holes. They provide all the hardware. All you need is the like a drill, and then you'll be able to mount it in. So you install this on the wall, and then you can see here it has some nuts, and then this just slides right on, just like that. And then there are some thumb screw hardware in here, and looks like they provide us with 6. You only use 4, so that's pretty nice. They give you 2 extra, and it's pretty straightforward. So once you've installed the plate to a wall, you just set the camera in, use your thumb screw. I think I pushed the plate in a little too far, but you do that. All the holes seem to line up, so that's always good. Like I said, they provide you with all the right hardware, so if you had drywall, or if you're just tapping straight into wood, you wouldn't need the drywall anchors. And then this is nice. They provide a SIM card in an ESD bag. Kind of overkill, but it is what it is. So that's the SD card. All you do is you pop out the micros. So this is all one form factor, and you can just pop out the different size that you need. So that's nice. They give you a mounting bracket for the solar array. The solar array uses, so it has a little screw on the back, and then this mount, you just hook it in like that. Screw this into whatever. Then you have solar, and you just run the USB from the solar into the bottom here. I think they do a pretty good job with fitting these little rubber suctions. So as you can see, if you had this like in your house, it makes it nice and easy to access. And then if you're going to use the solar, what I recommend is actually first take it all the way off. Put the cable inside of the plastic like this, and then insert it into the camera, and then push in the rubber and that will create a really nice weatherproof seal, and there's nothing getting in there. So it's a really good camera. It's got pan, tilt, zoom, so it turns, that is the camera facing the mount, and then it turns all the way, I think maybe like, I don't know, 330 degrees horizontal, and then from the up and down or vertical, we have quite a bit of play there. There are antennas, and my only complaint with the antennas is if you had this up above your house and you're trying to point the antennas down, the body gets in the way, but for what you're getting, it's a pretty good deal. And I'll show you what the solar looks like in just a second. Alrighty, so I just wanted to provide an example of what the solar looks like. This is from a different one of their cameras. So you'll have the white one with this specific camera that I got, but that's what the solar looks like. You can have it, up facing. It does a really good job of staying put, which was something that I was worried about, but I haven't had any issues. This particular setup that I have is what I use when I go camping. So I just have this disconnected and in my camper, and then when we go camping and I want to throw the camera up on the outside of the camper, I'll take this and I'll set this either out on the ground, or I'll set this up on top of my camper, and then I can run this and plug it into my camera. And now I'll show you what my mount looks like on the side of my camper. All right, so now that we're outside, this is how I installed my mount for my camera. So as you can see, I have it up there so that way when the awning is out, it's still protected from the elements. Not really a requirement. These cameras are waterproof, but it is nice to think about. I don't have to worry about any rain getting on the lens. I typically use it because it has a really good floodlight system. So whenever there's motion outside my camper, the light goes on and I'm able to easily see what's outside the camper. So if you're